Okay, can't stop, won't stop. Oh, I better look at theme interpretation. I am also convinced that most people wouldn't care. Let's see. Minimalist graphics. Every tile and sprite has at most 2 colors. Buttons, only 3 total, one of which is a menu, and sound. There was 1 sound effect in the entire game. Gallus, did you make this in Megazeus? Every tile and sprite has at most 2... I'm just joking. I know you didn't. I know you were making it in Gato. Okay, I'm going to download Can't Stop, Won't Stop because I don't believe in playing on the web. Yeah, I mean you didn't. It's not quite. I feel like that counts as a light hop in this economy. Okay. Windows, you are not protecting my PC. You're just. Hey Gallus, I think I'm gonna have to play this on web. I don't think there's a PCK. Is there a PCK file in with the download? It looks like there's. Okay, well I'll play it on web. That's an acceptable thing to do. Is Firefox gonna break this? Do we know? I assume not, but never hurts to ask. Oh. Okay. So I may have missed some of the game experience. No, the concept got through just fine. A lot of the puzzle stuff is great. It was just the the last bit. Okay. So we're gonna start. We're gonna grab the game window. I'm sorry. What? Oh. Why is it? What? Oh, that is what it is. Okay. All right, I got you. That is the peril of streaming MVM entries, is that people might have to leave so they don't spoil each other's games. Okay, we're just going to cover up the chat for a sec. Yeah, it's because it's missing the pack file, I think. Oh, this one adapts to the. I shouldn't be doing this, should I? Okay, we're gonna try this again. And oh, you would think so, but like it's because you have the option to embed the PCK file, and if you don't specifically select that option, it doesn't. That's the problem. If you don't select the option to embed, it just says, okay, I guess I'm not going to embed, and then you're like, okay. And then the game doesn't run. Yeah, no, there's a lot of stupid stuff that happens when you're exporting with Godot. I think my favorite is that sometimes things will break in the debug in the main build that didn't break in the debug build. So then you export it and you're like, oh, this is gonna run fine, and then all of a sudden the game is like super broken. That happened with Missing Cats, actually, a fair amount. Okay, we're gonna play now. Oh wait, it's gonna. We're just gonna watch this because it doesn't really. Yes, if I have the PCK, it'll work. It's fine though. I'm just gonna adjust and run it. It's for Pete's sake. I am so confused by so many things right now. Nah, it's fine. Okay, we're just gonna hope that this works with a... It's gonna cut off a little bit at the top. Actually, that's pretty solid. Okay. Okay. So we have a jump ability. Oh, I see. Oh, and I'm going to have a crouch later, obviously. Am I like some kind of like anthro wolf? Wait, that wasn't the down key? Oh. Item get map. Oh, good. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. This is quite a slide. Oh. Oops. Hope you all like this area. There we go. Oh. I did it again. Okay. Here we go. Okay. What? Okay, I'm not one to talk because it's kind of a lucky thing that nobody has discovered this bug in Little Beast yet. But it would be nice if you and to be clear, it's a little bit simpler. It's a little bit more complicated than this, but it would be nice if you didn't have to keep holding down the slide button to slide all the way into the thing. And that's not exactly how my game worked. It was a little... Okay. Yeah. If you just had to, like, didn't have to hold it down all the way, basically. Or, that's very vague. Sorry. Well, it's more that, like, you don't have to... Sorry, give me a moment. It's more that, like, you if you don't hold it down, then you get stuck in the wall. Here we go. I'm pretty impressed that you made this in, like, not very long. Hi, Star Warp. Oh, no. Star Warp, what are you talking about Lobster Fest? Hey, stale me. Cool, I can see through Cool, I can see through illusions now. I would ask if that's a pun, Gallus, but this is not the, this isn't the... This isn't the box game. That was the one about the square. Ignore movement restrictions. Okay, I can deal with that. This is not a place of wordplay. I actually don't know what the map... Oh, that's where the map is. Oh. Oh. I mean, that's pretty cool, though. Yeah, let me check something out here real quick. Y'all are going to be deprived of some of the chat for a second, at least on the... If you're watching a VOD. If you're in the chat now, I guess you still get to see it. Okay, that's better, but I don't know if that's everything yet. No, that's everything. At least it... No, it's not. Okay, we're going to full screen it. There we go. Okay. Firefly, lighting up dark places. Okay. Oh, I see. Slide shield is different. Okay. Oh, I see where I can go. Okay. I just have to have my finger positioned correctly so that I actually touch the D key. want the slide shield and the rebalance next. Probably. This is very impressive for like 5 days of work. You had to work 3 of these days? Man. Now I just feel like even more of an amateur than I already am. No, Gallus is saying that he did this game in about 5 days, and 3 of them he had to actually have a day job. It sounds like. Stan, I feel like you always have to work. It's like a rare day when I feel like you don't have to. A lot of these power-ups feel like they're in the vein. I don't know if you ever played Secret Agent on the DOS. But, like, it feels like a lot of them were in that vein of, like... You really did not add buttons. There's more to life than the grind. There's one down there, and then there's one up there. And then there's one up there. Yeah, this is a pretty well-designed thing, considering the restriction that you put on yourself. Oh, yeah, I could see that. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. I would agree. I see why, like, so like I said, I've exchanged like recommendations with people in DMs and stuff a little bit. So there's a DM that like has a few of us that are doing the ranking grind. And Gallus and I are in that one together. What? And then I just have, DMs with random people in the community because that's just the thing that I would do. And in one case, TPD told me to play this game, basically. And so I did. I don't think I can get that one. Rest is important so you don't burn out. Actually dropped to no frames, which is excellent. It's actually better than I did last time I did this. Oh, that may be partly because I tried to stream like just the entire desktop. Okay, that was pretty nice. Okay. I'm going to take a quick look here. Okay. I will be right back. I think that's a pretty good game. It's going to be kind of silly because, like, getting a good theme and genre score are going to be pretty easy for me because on one of them, on the genre, I tend to rate pretty generously in the interest of not being too picky. Like, I do give it more points for having Metroidvania staples, like being a 2D platformer, for example. So if it's one of those, or if it's like obviously a Metroid Prime, like it'll get a point for me, even if it doesn't really display other characteristics. But I've tended to rate them pretty generously on the genre overall. And minimalism, I've tended to do I've tended to do the same as long as they, you get. I mean, this one I feel like it would be fairly obvious what was minimalist about it, even if you didn't. For Pete's sake, it'd be fairly obvious what was minimalist about it, even if you. Do I? Okay, I just need. There we go. Now we're back. Even if it were, excuse me, for Pete's sake. Even if it were, even if it weren't declared, like you could kind of see what was going on there. The fact that the controls and and the graphics and everything are all fairly minimal, and don't require a lot of what's the word? You know what I mean. Okay, so that's can't stop, won't stop. I'm gonna make a quick note here that can't stop, won't stop ended around 1 hour 35 minutes. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to go make a pit stop, and then I will return and play something else. Please feel free to drop any suggestions that you have in the chat, and I will get them from there. And if I haven't done them, I will do them again. Apparently, I'm having trouble with Chatty connecting. That's great. Okay, I'm sorry. If anybody said anything in the last few seconds, I may have missed it in the client. But I'm going to go use the bathroom, and then we'll come back and do more entries in a moment. Sweet, thank you. Okay, I'll be right back. Entry suggestions, drop them in or whatever. DM me on Discord, whatever. I'm watching both.